A lot of people head into chick season thinking a heat lamp is the simplest way to keep chicks warm. And honestly, they're right. Heat lamps are what most backyard chicken keepers use successfully every single year. The key isn't avoiding them, the key is learning how to set them up safely and test them so you can brood chicks with confidence. Today, we're going to walk you through exactly how to do that. You're listening to Valley Hatchery's Customer Support Insights, where we help you raise strong, healthy backyard flocks with confidence. I'm Nikki and Connie is here with me. Today we're talking about heat lamps, how to use them safely, how to test your setup, how to make sure your chicks stay warm and thriving from day one. In episode 2, Tina and I talked about what makes a good brooder, and one thing we highlighted was a tested heat lamp. Tested is the important part.
Exactly. Heat lamps are accessible, budget-friendly, and they warm a brooder fast. Problems we see usually come from setup, not the lamp itself.
And this is especially true for mail order chicks. When chicks have been in transit, they've burned through a lot of their body reserves. For the first 8 hours, they often need higher initial warmth, around 100 to 105 degrees, to help them recover and stabilize. And that's why today's episode is all about giving you the checklist and the system so your lamp is stable, safe, and ready long before your chicks arrive. So let's start with the basics. Why heat lamps work so well for most brooders.
Heat lamps put out strong, direct warmth, which makes them great for early spring brooding, batches of chicks at any scale, situations where you need quick adjustments.
And when chicks arrive stressed or chilled, that ability to hit those higher first day temperatures really matters. Heat plates are great later on, but they don't reach the 100 to 105 degrees needed for mail order chicks during those first critical hours.
And chicks respond really naturally. They move toward the warmth when they need it and spread out when they're comfortable. And that's exactly what we want. Now that we've covered why heat lamps are effective, let's move into the part that really matters, setting them up safely. When we say tested heat lamps, we're talking about a lamp with a ceramic bulb socket, never plastic, a secure clamp and a backup chain, a shatter-resistant heat bulb, proper distance from the bedding.
That's right, and that backup chain is non-negotiable. A clamp is not your only point of security.
And a quick note on bulbs. Never go above 250 watts. And always use high-quality bulbs that aren't coated in Teflon. Teflon-coated bulbs can release fumes at high temperature.
Height matters too. Your lamp should stay at least 18 to 20 inches above the bedding or the tallest point inside your brooder so nothing can contact the bulb or housing.
And one big safety rule, never set a heat lamp directly on straw or anything flammable. It must be suspended securely, always. Also, make sure to position the heat lamp so chicks have a warm zone underneath and a cooler zone nearby, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler. This allows them to move in and out of the heat and self-regulate their temperature.
Of course, even the best setup needs to be tested. Let's talk about the 24-hour brooder test. This is one we always stress to new flock keepers. As we said in episode 2, run your brooder for 24 hours before chicks arrive.
That test tells you if the heat levels hold steady, if the lamp stays in place, how warm the bedding gets, and whether you need to raise or lower the lamp.
And before you even run that test, make sure the outlet you're using is GFCI protected. If you're unsure, have an electrician check it. It's a major layer of safety with any heat source. You want zero surprises on chick day.
Once you've tested your setup, the next step is adjusting the lamp correctly. Let's walk through how to position it.
A good starting point is 18 to 20 inches above the bedding. From there, adjust based on both the thermometer reading and the chick's behavior. If the chicks are panting or avoiding the light, raise the lamp. Piling directly under the bulb, lower it. Evenly spaced, quietly cheeping, Perfect. This is one of the biggest advantages of heat lamps. You can fine-tune them instantly.
And that leads into one of the most important skills in brooding, actually reading chick behavior. Thermometers are a must-have, but behavior tells the truth if your chick's specific needs. Why we always say, watch the chicks, they'll tell you everything.
Active, eating, exploring, that's comfort. Sharp, loud peeping or huddling, something needs adjusted.
A big part of keeping heat consistent is protecting chicks from draft. Let's touch on that quickly. Heat lamps work best in a draft-free brooder. A side draft can chill chicks even when the heat source is perfect.
A simple draft guard often solves the issue. And remember, the ideal brooder design has solid sides to block drafts, but are well ventilated on top so heat can escape safely.
Now let's pull everything together with a quick safety checklist. This is something you can literally print and tape next to your brooder. Clamp secured, chain secured, cord out of reach, 250-watt poultry heat bulb, no Teflon-coated bulbs, lamp clear of bedding, nothing touching the lamp. And two more important habits. Check that the bulb is tightened regularly. Vibration can loosen it and cause electrical arcing. And never use a heat lamp inside a confined container like a barrel. Heat has to escape or you'll create a dangerous buildup.
That's right, and always double check before walking away. And before we wrap up, let's mention safer heat lamp designs that people often ask about.
If you're worried about safety, there are upgraded models out there designed to reduce risk. For example, some lamps, like the Prima heat lamp, use a heavy-duty plastic housing, a protective grill, and an anti-chew cord. And newer versions even include a tilt-triggered shutoff switch.
You don't have to choose one brand, but it's good to know that safer designs exist, especially for setups where lamps are more likely to get bumped. Heat lamps are budget-friendly, flexible, easy to adjust, and extremely effective, which is why many new homesteaders start with them.
And when they're tested, secured, and monitored through chick behavior, they're a safe and dependable heat source season after season.
All right, that's it for episode 3. If you're ready for new chicks, now is the perfect time to test your heat lamp setup and make sure everything is steady and warm.
If you need help choosing a lamp or troubleshooting your brooder, we're here for you. We'll see you in the next episode.